Oh my goodness, good morning. So happy to see you. I feel like Mr. Rogers someday talking to the camera, but today I don't think Mr. Rogers ever did level 3 solving system of equation by elimination. So we're going to do just two examples. Same process as yesterday. We are trying to eliminate one of these rows. Now on Delta Math, it's going to say by combining both of the equations, and they just list them out one, then the next. We are not doing that. Or I shouldn't say we're not doing that. It just is a weird way to say use elimination. So when we look at this one, there is not one that's clear that says, all right, I could get rid, I could change 4 to 6 or 5 to 8. They're not opposite signs. So these are ones where we may have to multiply both rows by something. So what I'm looking for is the least common multiple. It's like least common denominator of either the x's or the y's. So some people just look and say, well, I know 6 times 4 is 24 or 8 times 5 is 40. And I usually want to use the smaller one because it makes it easier for us to use the numbers later on when you're multiplying something to get to 32. So I'm going to actually look 4 and 6, they actually have a least common multiple of 12. So I'm thinking, how do I change 4 to 12? Well, I multiply by 3. How do I change 6 to 12? I multiply by 2. But there's one other thing we said in there. We need to make sure that they are opposite signs. Right now, they're both positive. So one of these rows I need to multiply by a negative. I'm just going to do the top row. So I need to multiply everything in the top row by a negative. So, or by negative 3, not just a negative. So I get negative 12x plus 24y equals 32 times negative 3 is negative 96. So that's my new top row. Bottom row, 2 times 6x is 12x. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10y. 2 times 3 is 26. Now I can use elimination because the x's are the same constant but opposite signs, positive 12, negative 12. So here I keep adding down 24, or what the signs say, in this case, minus 24 minus 10 is 14y equals, let's see, 96, negative 96 plus 26 is going to give us negative 70. Divide that by 14 and we get y is equal to negative 5. So that's the y value. I still need to plug this back into one of the top two to get x. I'm going to go with the bottom one just because it's multiplying by a 5 and a 13. The numbers are a little smaller. So I have 6x minus 5 times negative 5 equals 13. The two negatives there multiply to be a positive, so I get 6x plus 25 equals 13. I subtract 25 and I get 6x equals negative 12. Divide by 6 and x is negative 2. Now, final answer, right as that coordinate, I get negative 2, negative 5. So make sure you put the x, then you put the y. All right, let's look at one more. So 7x plus 3y equals 22, and negative 12x minus 8y equals negative 32. So some things that maybe are better here. I have opposites, a positive and negative, a positive and negative. So that's one thing I could use if I want to help with it. I also have neither of them jump out. Like I can't change 7 to 12. I can't change 3 to 8. I look at the smaller ones to see if I could change it to the larger by multiplying by one number. I can't. So I need to find the least common multiples. I'm going to go right away to the y's because the x's, I see 7 and 12, and I'm like, it's going to be a big number. So for the y's, I know I could change these to 24 so that they eliminate. So the top row, I'm thinking, what do I have to multiply the top row by to change 3y to 24? 8. What do I got to multiply the bottom row by to change negative 8y to 24? 3. Now, the top one I had to multiply one by a negative, one by a positive. Here I don't, because I already have a negative and a positive. So I'm just going to multiply through. So I get 56x plus 24y equals 176. I'm just going to double check. 176. My mental math is on fire today. Here, squeeze that in. 3 and negative 12 is negative 36x. Here's our minus 24y equals 32, or negative 32 times 3 up is negative 96. So bigger numbers, but it's just arithmetic now. I'm going to cross the y's out first because those eliminate. Positive 24, negative 24. Eliminate. 56 minus 36 is 20x equals 176 minus, 176 minus, I can't type 176 minus 96 is 80. So I divide both sides by 20 and I get x is equal to 4. Not done because I still need to plug that back in to find the y. I'm going to do the top one because less negatives. So I'm going to do 7 times x is 4 plus 3y equals 22. 7 times 4 is 28 plus 3y equals 22. I subtract 28 and we get 3y equals negative 6. Divide by 3. Y is negative 2. Final answer always an ordered pair. X value is 4. Y value is negative 2. We have done it. We are masterful. A little choked up because we're so awesome at solving linear systems of equations by elimination. Have a great day, night, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. See you next time.